Lately, I've been thinking less about output, more about what makes me want to pick up the camera. This video is all about that. Nothing big, just heaps of small things.
There's a Japanese concept called Kaizen, continuous incremental refinement. I was first exposed to it through working with a number of manufacturing companies that built products for industry giants like their processes were meticulous. Nothing was dramatic, nothing was rushed, everything was measured. At some point I realized that this way of thinking wasn't just useful for making products, it could be applied to creative life as well. Not optimizing for output, not productivity for productivity's sake, but quiet refinement of how you show up to the craft. Recently I made a long video about my relationship with the Fuji X100VI, and what struck me while making it was this. Most of the reasons I love this camera have very little to do with specs. It's all about the experience. Tactile controls, restraint, effortlessness, a low barrier between seeing something and capturing it. Professionally, it's been very easy for me to say yes to work. Good clients, good pay, good portfolio pieces. But the danger in that, at least for me, is that the craft itself slowly gets neglected. By nature, what I provide is a service, and each commission is shaped by the client's requirements. That means my own need for creative exploration, trying a new technique, or even a new piece of equipment often takes a backseat. I believe very strongly that what got me here wasn't strategy or optimization. It was a genuine love for the craft. And if I want to stay curious, playful and sharp, I need to actively maintain that relationship. The X100 series has always helped me do that. So with that context, I want to be transparent. Freewell reached out and asked if I would be interested in trying out their real lens hood, their CPL, circular polarizer, and glow mist quarter strength filter. Additionally, thumb grip. I don't say yes to much, but this caught my interest because it aligns very closely with how I already work. I've been using mist filters for a long time, mostly Tiffin Black Pro Mists at 1/8 strength. If you're using that filter, you know its character well. Subtle softening, gentle highlight bloom, and blacks that stay relatively intact. It's an effect that supports the image rather than announce itself, and that's exactly what I want. With the Freewell, CPL and glow mist combination, my first concern was whether the effect would be too strong, especially coming from a 1/8 Black Pro Mist baseline. But in practice, it's surprisingly restrained. And importantly, the effect sits behind the image. It's not the first thing you notice, like an overly exaggerated anamorphic flare. What makes this filter genuinely interesting to me though, isn't just the mist, it's the combination. Mist and circular polarizer in one piece of glass. This adds another analog control to the camera. ISO, shutter speed, aperture, and now polarization. Physical input, immediate feedback, no menus, no friction.
This will be my future studio.
That brings me to something more personal. I've been a freelance photographer for close to 20 years. I moved to Phuket about a year and a half ago, and for the first time in a long while, my schedule has predictability. One main client, clear rhythms, space to think. That allows me to make YouTube videos more consistently, not to become an influencer, but as a form of self-education. Explaining why I do things forces me to understand them more deeply. I used to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and there is a parallel here. At a certain belt level, usually purple, you're expected to teach. Not because you're done learning, but because teaching exposes gaps in your understanding. If you can't explain something clearly, you probably don't understand it as well as you think. Photography is no different. Making these videos isn't about showing expertise, it's about developing it. And that's really where all of this comes together. For me, improvement doesn't come from chasing novelty or perfection. It comes from staying active, from having a camera on my shoulder, from making small, thoughtful adjustments that make me want to shoot more. The X100VI already does that for me. The Freewell lens hood and the CPL don't change what the camera is, but they refine the experience in a way that feels aligned with how I work.
I don't think tools make us better photographers, but I do think it makes it a lot easier to be a good photographer, and I think the right tools can remove a lot of friction. Stick around if you want to see more videos like this. I'm planning to make content about just things that I'm into in the future on this channel. I've been EG. This has been fun. Hope it was for you as well. Take care. See you in the next one.